An Air India flight which took off early this morning from Mumbai for London returned to Mumbai. Due to the emerging situation in Iran and the subsequent closure of its airspace, Air India has announced major diversions and returns of multiple international flights in the interest of passengers' safety. Flights from London, New York, Vancouver and Toronto to Delhi and Mumbai have either been diverted to cities Sharjah, Jeddah and Frankfurt or are returning to their points of origin. Notable affected flights include AI-130 from London to Mumbai, AI-102 from New York to Delhi, and AI-189 from Delhi to Toronto, among many others. Passengers scheduled on these routes are advised to check their flight status immediately. Air India has assured that it is working to minimize disruption by providing accommodation, complimentary rescheduling options, and full refunds to affected travelers. The airline is also arranging alternate travel plans to help passengers reach their destinations safely. And for the latest updates, passengers are urged to visit the official Air India website or contact customer support directly. Airlines cleared out of the airspace over Israel, Iran and Iraq early on Friday after Israel launched attacks on targets in Iran, with carriers scrambling to divert and cancel flights to keep passengers and crew safe. Israel on Friday said it targeted Iran's nuclear facilities, ballistic missile factories, and military commanders at the start of what it warned would be a prolonged operation to prevent Tehran from building an atomic weapon. Iranian airspace has been closed until further notice, state media reported. As reports of strikes on Iran emerged, other commercial flights by airlines including Dubai's Emirates, Lufthansa, and Air India were flying over Iran.
Moments ago, Israel launched Operation Rising Lion, a targeted military operation to roll back the Iranian threat to Israel's very survival. This operation will continue for as many days as it takes to remove this threat. For decades, the tyrants of Tehran have brazenly, openly called for Israel's destruction. They've backed up their genocidal rhetoric with a program to develop nuclear weapons. In recent years, Iran has produced enough highly enriched uranium for 9 atom bombs. 9. In recent months, Iran has taken steps that it has never taken before, steps to weaponize this enriched uranium. And if not stopped, Iran could produce a nuclear weapon in a very short time. It could be a year, it could be within a few months, less than a year. This is a clear and present danger to Israel's very survival. 80 years ago, the Jewish people were the victims of a Holocaust perpetrated by the Nazi regime. Today, the Jewish state refuses to be a victim of a nuclear Holocaust perpetrated by the Iranian regime. Now, as Prime Minister, I've made it clear time and again, Israel will never allow those who call for our annihilation to develop the means to achieve that goal. Tonight, Israel backs those words with action. We struck at the heart of Iran's nuclear enrichment program. We struck at the heart of Iran's nuclear weaponization program. We targeted Iran's main enrichment facility in Natanz. We targeted Iran's leading nuclear scientists working on the Iranian bomb. We also struck at the heart of Iran's ballistic missile program. Last year, Iran fired 300 ballistic missiles at Israel. Each of these missiles carries a ton of explosives and threatens the lives of hundreds of people. Soon, those missiles could carry a nuclear payload, threatening the lives not of hundreds, but of millions.
This is a developing story, so stay tuned with the Indian Express.